Hey guys, thanks for joining me again on this weekend. Of course, if you haven't already, please do me a solid and hit that subscribe button so my small business here on YouTube can keep growing, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a thing. This week it's going to be a little different from my usual horror or science fiction, and we're going down Revolutionary Road, basic drama of the Wheeler family who, for all intents and purposes, hate their lives because their career aspirations never took off. They take it out on each other. They cheat on each other. They hate each other. They are cold to their children. They talk behind their friends and neighbors behind their backs. And they're stuck in this rut. And I think the only scary thing about this is they're stuck because it's the 1950s before the no-fault divorce law hit the books. The book and the movie are pretty much the same as far as the characters, what they think out loud about each other, and the sequence of events go. What is missing from the movie is some background on a few of the characters. Now, Frank's big problem is that he followed in his father's footsteps rather blindly and finds that he hates that career path. And Mrs. Giddings, the realtor and neighbor, always had this gift for improving and decorating houses, and it transpired into her very successful real estate and house flipping career. Their neighbor Shep, who has the crush on April, was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, but as he grew up he lost his taste for that lifestyle and chose something more simpler. There's also a moment of dramatic martyrdom on April's part that's not included in the movie, but in my humble opinion should have been. Where the morning after the failed play and the huge fight that came right after, Frank wakes up on the couch and April is cutting the grass wearing his clothes, as if to say, I'm the only useful person around here. The movie adds a lot more moments of affection and tenderness than in the book. I think in the book, April and Frank behave tenderly towards each other once or twice, especially when courting the idea of moving to Paris. There's also an additional visit from John Givings out of the mental hospital to indicate that Frank and April know how to take him. So it's during his second visit, the one in both the book and the movie, after April finds out she's pregnant with their third child, and they have to table their plans to move to Paris, when John really lets the dog off the leash, so to speak, and completely calls the Wheelers out on their nonsense. And after the Givings leave and conclude their visit, the Wheelers just crack. They have that knockdown, drag-out argument so bad that afterwards April is just broken, and she passively commits suicide with that DIY abortion kit. The movie and the book end with the same fleeting poor them sentiment towards the Wheelers as Frank moves away as a single father, and the neighbors mourn April for about 5 minutes, make a few comments that indicate that they don't know what they think they know, and that goes the length of Revolutionary Road. 4 minutes. Not surprising since this isn't a horror or a science fiction. Not a whole lot of deviation is possible, really. Doesn't mean I didn't like it. It was not my usual thing, though, but still worth it. Thank you so much for watching. Next Sunday is Halloween, and I'll see you back before trick or treat for The Howling.